Hello guys, good to have you again. It's been a while. Today we're going to be talking about the patch panel. A lot of you must have heard about it before and you keep wondering why it is important. The patch panel keeps your cabling very neat and organized, including the advantage of labeling. Let's get into it. Welcome once again to Captain Gadget. Each number here represents a port. There are 4 pins to the left, another 4 pin to the right for each number. So bring it to a total of 8 pin per port. So this is D-Link Cat 6 patch panel. So category 6, it should pass 1 gig of data per second. Looking at the arrangement here, for port 1, we have 3A, 3B. If you look closely, there is 3A and 3B, then 1A, 1B. It means pin 1 for A and pin 1 for B. We are dealing with B. We are following Cisco standard B, which starts from here. So the lower part is what we will make reference to. So I will be pointing to the B part of the termination with the pin 1, which is this white orange that I'm holding. So this is white orange. This is white orange 1B. Then the next thing is, you see there's 2 here on orange. That is, this next pin I'm holding now, which is pure orange, goes to 2. Then for 3, we still want to follow the same standard, which is 3B. On the upper side here, 4 and 5. So I'm holding a Cat 6 cable right now, and I'm going to do that right away. So following 1A, 1B, excuse me. So it will be of this form: 1, 2, before we move to the other side, we want to complete one side. 4 is totally blue. So 4, then 5. 5 is a mixture of blue and white. So we pick the blue and white. So we have a complete 4-pin section here. We move to the other section on the other side, which is here, and we will make reference to B, which is on the other extreme. So 6 is green, now 3B is mixed green, which is white and green. Then we have 8, which is totally brown. Pass that to the other side. 8 is totally brown. Then 7, white, brown. Now, this arrangement is proper for this type of patch panel. You may not find this arrangement in other products like Systemax, Dintech, and the rest of those products. So other cables are coming for 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's best to position them centrally and well balanced in the middle, so that other cables can be arranged here. And there's a cable manager that helps you hold the cable in position. So once you are done, your cable can be tied to this point to keep it in position. This is the point down to. If you examine it properly, it's sharp on one end and it's flat on the other end. The groove at the center is to impact the cable and put it in position here. Inside the groove, there are conductors here. That is not going to cut the cable, but we peel off the insulation and make contact with the conductor inside the cable so that communication can take place and the circuit will be completed. So do not make mistake of turning this inside out, because the sharp end is supposed to be on the outer side of the patch panel. The outer side of the patch panel I'm referring to is here. So the two outer parts, you turn this sharp point, the sharp tip here, to the outermost part here, so that after punching, it cuts off the excess. If you turn it the other way here, you're going to make a mistake, because by the time you finish punching it, it will cut off your cable and you'll not be able to make any connection. So do not turn it this way. You turn it this way and press once. Blade.
Sound is blocking.
Okay. Here my patch panel is very okay, but the punch tool isn't as sharp as expected. That's due to the continuous usage over time. So I just managed to nip out the leftover of the cable, the excess. More of the problem we encounter when we're trying to install this patch panel is that different products come with different configuration in terms of the arrangement of the cables. D-Link, Systimax, Dintec, different types. They have their different arrangement, but the standard holds for all of them. There's the Cisco standard A, which is proprietary, and the standard B. It doesn't go outside that. So the best thing to do is to take note, look at the nomenclature, get the arrangements right, know your pins before you start. Here we're testing for continuity end to end for each of the pins from 1 to 8. So the light comes up from 1 to 7 in this case because the testing tool seems to have some problem during that time. Okay. Yes, you can remove it now. Here we are done with the punching of the cables. If you look closely at the edges, you see they are all trimmed out, no excess cable flying around. The cables are seated in the groove, very intact, and it is neatly laid out like that for every port on both sides. Here we fasten the cables to the cable manager with a cable tie to prevent any mechanical force, external mechanical force from pulling the cable off the patch panel. That's okay. So here we have introduced the Ethernet switch, which will be connected to the patch panel. It's a 24-port switch. We have 24 ports termination on the patch panel too. So that's it, guys. You can see the neatness of the whole setup. The patch panel, the switch, and the cables are going to be enclosed in the rack, so there is no interference from any other person except a technical person. Please make sure you subscribe and like the video, and expect more video to come in the future. Thank you.